go ahead and keep eating. We're gonna get started here. I want to thank everyone for coming today, and this is our Super Bowl today, as we come down to the final day here, and this is the big victory party. We've had a football theme all year. It's served us very well, and we've had a ball with it. Although some on my committee have thought maybe we've had too much fun with it. They've heard every football cliche in the world twice. So you're going to hear them all for a third time today, and then that'll be it. Before we get started, I want to say thank you, and I'm going to ask people to stand until everybody's recognized. If you'd stay standing, please. Special thanks to those listed on the inside left of the program for this event. Eastman Chemical for the facility, Chef's Pizzeria for the food, Wellmont Health System, Holston Valley for the food and digital billboard, Super Party for the balloons, Lake Point Advertising for trophies, and this event and other live events are put together by our special events committee for all the logistics, and Doris Lewis is vice chair, Crystal Webb, Brantley Burris, Jerry Bush, Kim Cloud, Jeff Frazier, and Jim Wozniak. So a round of applause for all of them. And if they'd all stand up, that'd be great. I'd like to also have our elected officials stand up who are here. Alderman Ken Marsh, I believe Wally Boyd's here. Former Mayor Blazer's here. So we appreciate you all being here. United Way Board President Greg Bowling, and there's other United Way Board members. Now come on, you guys are all supposed to be standing up. Let's go. Everybody who I mentioned, everybody's got to stand up here. Thank you. United Way member agency staff and volunteers, please all stand up. Agency staff and volunteers. Campaign coordinators and team members, anybody help with your company's United Way, please stand up. We want to recognize the United Way staff, our new executive director, Danelle Glasscock. Danelle, wave, say hi to everybody. Joe Fleming, finance director, Lori Miller, resource development, Brenda Overbay, office manager, Jill Salyers, director of community assessment and planning, keep standing. Ann Rem, director of resource development. If you've ever been to a United Way event, everyone should be here. Anyone who's been at a United Way event, please stand up. So when you look around this room, you'll see a group of people who want to live united, because that means bringing the community together in a way that for a brighter future. Now, what we want to do, because United Way is long, everybody stand up, is recognize our loyal contributors. So if you've been giving for 10 years or more, remain standing. Everybody else can sit down. If you've been giving for 15 years, remain standing. 20 years, 30 years, 35 years, 40 years, 45 years, 50. And I would like those of you who are standing to give us your name and tell us how many years you've been supporting United Way. No, ma'am. That says you're generous. She said 60-some years. Wonderful. Thank you very much. That kind of giving and consistency for all of those who stood to help out, to all of those for the years who have contributed to United Way. We couldn't do this without you, and thank you so very much on behalf of our community. Every team needs a fight song and a playbook, and Team United Way is no exception. Notice the football cliches continue. I would love to have Jenny Rogers come and tell you about the song she wrote for United Way. And we're going to take a peek at a playbook of plays that the Chamber of Commerce did. And you can have our song and our playbook as our team comes together.
First of all, my motivation for writing this song is you guys. You are my heroes. You are my heart and my passion. And if I could do anything to be a part of that, is to try to put into words what you do. You change lives, you transform them from the inside out. And that is what creates energy. It's what creates life. It's what creates relationships. And so anyway, I wrote it a couple years ago. How many people remember when I came and sang it just at the piano? And that was just, I didn't know what to sing for you guys, and they asked me to sing a song. So I thought, well, I'll just write down what you guys do and applaud it. And then I decided that it should be more. It should be the theme of celebration. And so I asked a couple people to go into the studio with me maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And so what you hear is my applaud to the heroes, and that's you guys.
With the voice of a child who cannot speak, a home for dancing in the broad street, and a place for a twisted mind to find himself. With a feet that run to put out flames, and a shelter for a wife in danger from the one who calls himself alive. We are united way. And we are here to stay, bringing you home for a new day. We are united. With the boys exploring life outside, girls with hopes and dreams to fly, and older, wiser ones who can pave the way. With a group that mends a broken bone, saving lives, creating homes that give young men a chance to start again. We are united way. And we are here to stay, bringing you home for a new day. We are united way. We're much stronger than we can be alone. We're much richer being one. We are united way. And we are here to stay, bringing you home for a new day. We are united way. We are
Jenny did a wonderful job. Thank you for capturing that. That was perfect. Very beautiful. Now I'd like to have Greg Bowling come up. Greg is the president of United Way, and recognize our companies who have achieved campaign awards for their giving. And when Greg calls you up, if you're a representative of the company, please come on up.
Thanks, Pat. This is always a fun part. I get to give out the awards, right? Each year, we customarily will recognize those organizations that have had a workforce campaign and have achieved a certain goal. And we have bronze, silver, and award of excellence awards to give out today. The bronze winners are those who have achieved up to 59% of their full giving potential. I'd like to recognize those. If we could just hold our applause to the end, I've got a whole lot of people, our companies to recognize, and I think that's a very good thing. I've got a whole lot of folks to recognize. First off, the Bronze Awards, BAE Systems. If, like Pat said, the campaign coordinator or a representative could come up, we've got an award for you. BAE Systems, the City of Kingsport, Day and Zimmerman, Edwards Tipton Witt Agency, Kingsport City Schools, Toyota Lexus of Kingsport, First Broad Street United Methodist Church, Indian Path Medical Center. Congratulations to you all. Our silver award winners are those who have a full giving potential of up to 84%, and they are Domtar. Yeah, you can all stay up here. We'll probably take a picture afterwards. Okay, I thought you wanted me to go fast. I'm sorry. Let me give us some time to catch up. You ready? Okay. I'm going to go a little slower this time. Domtar, a silver award. Tri-Summit Bank, Hunter Smith Davis, and Wellmont Holston Valley Medical Center. And the Award of Excellence to those who have achieved 100% or more of their full giving potential. The American Red Cross, Bank of Tennessee, Bennett and Edwards, Boys and Girls Club of Greater Kingsport, Brock Services, CASA for Kids, (211) Contact Concern, Eastman Chemical Company, Eastman Credit Union, First Tennessee Bank, Frontier Health, Girls Inc., Hamlet Dobson Funeral Home, John R. Hay House, Kingsport Area Chamber of Commerce, Kingsport Child Development Center, Kingsport Housing and Redevelopment Authority, Literacy Council of Kingsport. I might need to go to the training. I know. I saw that coming. That was pretty good. Mountain Region Speech and Hearing. That's another one. Don't do it to me again. Tennessee Electric, the United Way of Greater Kingsport, Citizens Bank, Green Bank, Salvation Army, and Small Miracles. Congratulations, everybody. Super job. We appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you. Let them get settled.
Okay, yeah, I will. All right, now for the fun. We're ready to start our Super Bowl celebration. And you probably didn't realize it, but we have the ESPN Game Day crew here. Mike Ditka, Chris Carter, and Boomer. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm sorry. It's actually the United Way of Greater Kingsport Sports Network commentators. We tried to get those other guys, but we couldn't quite schedule them. So, no, with us, Dave Light, Bob Hayward, and Jim Wozniak. Take it away, guys.
Consistent performance throughout the campaign have resulted in the Super Bowl championship for Team United Way. Chris, what do you attribute this title to?
It's all about the organization and the execution. Coach K came up with a great game plan and his team executed it to perfection. Makes me want to suit up and play again, Boomer.
Well, we certainly know you'd be the MVP if you got back in uniform. Well, Coach Ditka, you've coached the Super Bowl champion. What does it take to win it all?
Let's see. It takes work. It takes a lot of work. Work. Teamwork. That's the only way you do it. And of course, scores by folks like Pace Setters and all those folks. And then the old folks like Mr. and Mrs. Miller and Liv Dudney. It takes that kind of. And the young folks like Morris Baker. It's all kinds to make it work.
I think you're right on track there, Coach. All right. Well, guys, what good do you see for the community coming out of this?
I see great things. I think the community is the big winner here, Boomer. And organizations like the Boys Club, Kingsport Life Saving Group, they're going to have a championship year or two thanks to the United Way.
How about you, Coach?
Well, I see a savings to taxpayers because it keeps people like me out of jail. Seriously. I see a great benefit to this community. Everything from feeding the hungry to taking care of our youngins and our children and our senior citizens. What better thing can you do with your resources?
Well, thanks. And we know the taxpayers saved a lot of money keeping you out of jail because we know you've been there frequently there, Coach. Well, look who's coming. We got Coach Kane here. Well, now joining us on set is Coach Kane from the Super Bowl champions of Team United Way. Coach, congratulations on your tremendous victory. How's it feel to have reached this level?
Well, it was great. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate it. The great thing that we really want to talk about is our team coming down to 2-minute drill. About 2 weeks ago, we were just at that goal. And we put a word out to the offensive line, the defensive line, the whole campaign cabinet, and said, we've got to execute this drill, we've got to go down, we've got to score, we've got to get us over the goal. And it was preparation and the support of the United Way and all the people here, and we were able to score that touchdown, get over that goal just before the gun expired. We made our goal, and we're going to talk a little bit about that here. But we're really excited. We appreciate the work of all the team, from preseason practice to our halftime entertainment to all that we've done. So thank you.
Well, I think it's obvious an outstanding performance by you as well as the rest of your team and all your players out there. So, how about you, Coach? You got any questions for the coach?
Yeah, how much did you weigh before we started this campaign?
A lot more than I did now.
How about you, Chris?
Coach, you faced third and long several times throughout the season, always converted. How'd you do it?
Well, there's 41 years of community chest and United Way with a history of Kingsport. We drew upon that experience, and the people like the Bellers here, who we knew we could count on third and long. We knew they were going to come through, and without that kind of backing and that kind of support, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Great job, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, Coach, again, congratulations. and we'll let you get back with your team to continue the celebration. And we will now turn this program back to our United Way leaders.
We couldn't have made the Super Bowl without key players on our team, as I just talked about. I'd like to have each division chair and vice chair come up and accept a small token of our appreciation. The chairs who had a dollar goal will report their results and at this time. So I'd like to have campaign chairman events Doris Lewis and Vice Chair Crystal Webb come up. Crystal and I work together, by the way, and she's one of the hidden MVPs of our United Way campaign, because without her and Ann, I wouldn't be in the right place at the right time, anytime. So thank you, Crystal. Communications, Lisa Adams. Tocqueville, Greg Nelson and Ron Bennett. No booing with the Alabama jersey over here. Signature Club, chairs Fred and Dorothy Wallen, vice chairs Pat and Harry Turner. One of the fastest growing segments of the campaign is leadership giving. Tocqueville Society, whose members give $10,000 or more. Signature Club is $1,000 to $9,999, and Initial Club is $5,000 to $999, make up leadership giving. These contributions came from individuals and employees and are not included in the division goals. Industry 1, Roger Smith and Sean Banner, and Greg Nelson is going to report for them, unless Sean's here. Oh, yeah, you're coming up. You're to report.
I tried to pick a jersey that would be the most offensive to the most people possible in the room today, and I can see we did it, so that's good. You know, it's fun to be a fan of a winning football team, and I got to be a part of that last year and actually see a national championship game, but to be honest with you, it's more fun to play on a team that wins a championship every year. Football teams can't do that, no matter how much we wish they would, but this team does, and it's been a great to be a part of it. And I know to be a part of working with leadership giving, and specifically with Tocqueville donors, people, all of which at all leadership giving levels have got a high commitment to the community and their relationships with the community. They put their money where their mouth is to make that happen, and it's been a lot of fun. This year we've got new leadership giving going on at every level. That is being reported with the other divisions. I know in Tocqueville, Ron and I are very happy that we've got new people, at least 2 new people stepping up into the $10,000 and higher level of award. And that's what we're after, is to keep people stepping up and giving, and that happens because of what United Way does with those dollars, and people see them being used in a great way. So we're happy for a great year this year and look forward to making it an even better year next year.
Thank you. Industry 2 is Bill McPherson's the chair, Shannon Stewart's the vice chair, and Greg Bowling is going to report for them.
Our chair and vice chair couldn't be here, but I am pleased to report that the Industry 2 groups raised $92,920 this year.
Commercial firms, Josh Fuller, Angie Humphreys, and Brett Mullins.
Just like to sort of touch on what Greg said. I mean, it is a wonderful thing to be part of a winning team. This is my first year being on the campaign team, and it's been a very rewarding experience. Our commercial firms division, Josh couldn't be here, but that division consists of automotive, finance, retail, and service. And they raised $214,385.73. And I am the chair of the community business, which is small business, restaurant campaigns, chefs. They participated in our restaurant campaign. And we raised $32,212.63.
You're up next too, right?
I covered on
Oh, well, he's one step ahead of me. He covered both of them. Healthcare, Justine Hill and Kevin Smith. Kevin?
Thanks. I'm glad to be here today. I was pleased to co-chair the healthcare division with Justine Hill, and pleased to be able to report today that the total contributions for this division was $163,879.49.
Professionals, Daryl Corpingen, sorry, Daryl, I apologize. And Phil Begley.
The professional division consists of doctors, lawyers, real estate, and dentists, and we raised $57,500. Phil was a great salesman, and Kim Cloud also helped us a lot.
Individual gifts is really important, and our chair was Mary Beth Howland, and the young Mr. Bob Miller was also part of that.
Bob and I had a tremendous team this year, and we are delighted to say that we have been able to represent a group that's mainly retirees, and most of these people have been giving for many, many years. One of our best examples is Dr. Bob Miller right here, who will be chairman of this next year. These individuals raised $143,105.88. And I think this is especially important when you think many of these people are on limited incomes, and every year they find a way to give. So we're very proud of these individuals. And also, I'd like to thank a special group that helped us. If Jackie Britton, Louise Morrison, Shirley Saylor, and Earl Self are here, these are representatives from a retiree volunteer group that came in and helped us do envelopes, mailings. This took a tremendous amount of time to get our letters and postcards out. If you would stand, thank you. And I have one other volunteer I'd like to recognize, Melissa Litton. I believe she's here. Melissa has been, where's Melissa? There she is. Melissa has been coming to United Way for 10 years, every week to help, and she helped us do our packets that had to go out, the campaign packets, and she was a tremendous help, so thank you, Melissa.
Let me add something. I was made privileged the other day to see a list of people who have given for 50 years. There are 40 people on that list, which I thought was amazing. Now, we appreciate the very generous gifts you give, but we also appreciate people of more modest income who give regularly. I live in Baysmont, and I was looking at that list, and I said, hey, that's the name of a fellow who works as a maintenance worker. That was who it was.
And if you notice, Mary Beth said that Bob had agreed to be the chair next year. So for any of you who ever wondered what the definition of an optimist is, there you go. Thank you. I'd like to ask Greg Nelson to come back up, because as a coach, every once in a while we don't make the right call. And I didn't make the right call and remind Greg to give you the Division I total.
I just wanted to come to the stand 2 times here and talk, so this is fun. Industry One gifts are made up of gifts from the large companies in the area: Eastman, Brock, Domtar, AGC, BAE. And while the total I'm about to report to you is not in this number, I want to especially brag on Jacobs, who is very new to the area, and they are running a campaign catching up with us this year, and they're going to contribute that to the number that we see here. And so very strong performance from the Industry One side. Also, the person who ran the Eastman campaign, she should have been here, Candace Sass. but I've got her off doing some other work, so she sent me her smile while I report the number on this. The number for Industry 1 is $2,698,099.27. Great job to all of you.
Public Service, Jason Meredith and Amber Torbett. Jason's wearing the Bengals jersey. And as a Steeler fan, I know how you guys feel with the Alabama jersey in the house, so we'll all get over it, won't we?
I just want to wear my Bengals jersey today because I know it's the only opportunity that a Bengals jersey will appear in any Super Bowl of any kind this year, so just want to make the appearance. So it's been a pleasure to work with the Public Service Division this year, and the Public Service Division is made up of local churches, schools, community service organizations, city and county governments, and nonprofit agencies. Pleased to report that we received $118,389.47 in total pledges. So a big thank you to all the organizations, volunteers, and donors who have given this year.
And our last category is the Pacesetters campaign by my campaign vice chair, Monty McLaurin. Monty?
I'm just going to make one comment. I represent a group of very special businesses and industries and companies in our area. These are folks that step out before the campaign actually gets started. They have those commitments made well in advance. It's almost like getting that 95-yard return on kickoff to get you started on the campaign. We really do appreciate each and every one of them for what they do, and they grow every year. And it's particularly important in this kind of an economy. So we really do appreciate all of our Pacesetters.
Thank you, Monty. Thank you for everyone. And now it's time for the big announcement. And in a we just rounded it out. Thank you. All right. Well, our shtick that we're about to unveil is going to be off by 73 cents. Nonetheless, I'd like to announce our results from this year's United Way. But keeping in our theme work, we're going to ask folks to come up, and they're going to unveil the numbers. So first, I'd like to have Danelle talk about. You want to do it from over there, Danelle, or we got a microphone? Danelle Glasscock.
Okay, I'm Danelle Glasscock, and my number is 25 because this year, through the Literacy Council, 25 individuals, adults, stayed employed through the Adult Learn to Read program.
Mary Beth Allen.
My number is 1 because when you reach out your hand to one, you change the condition of many.
Lisa Adams.
My number is 10 because $10 a week provides emergency shelter, basic needs, around-the-clock care, and counseling for a runaway or throwaway child.
Bob Miller.
9. My number is 9 because 9 out of 10 individuals with disabilities who are participating in Frontier Industries program have achieved their employability targets, which enables them to live independently as possible.
Jason Meredith.
My number is 54 because nearly 54% of all clients seen in the Holston Counseling Substance Abuse Program were substance-free for the month prior to discharge from the program.
Monty.
My number is 3 because 3 out of 5 parents report improved parent-child relationships through participation in extracurricular sports activities at Girls Inc.
Ladies and gentlemen, the United Way campaign for Kingsport, $3,549,101.25. Give yourself a round of applause. Woo!
if Alderman Ken Marsh would come up and present the Super Bowl rings for us, please.
Having worked through the United Way chairs in another community, I certainly understand the hard work and the total dedication it takes to accomplish this wonderful result. Year after year, every year is a new challenge, and you start from zero, and from $0 to $3.5 million is a long, long way. So congratulations to all of you who are here and participating, and all the people that you've contacted to make this such a great success. I'm standing in for the mayor, who, of course, is on his way to Miami to see if he can nurture the Miami football team into a victory this week. I have two commendations to read. Whereas Pat Kane, Senior Vice President of Marketing Communications, Wellmont Health Center, did serve as a 2010 campaign chair for United Way of Greater Kingsport, and whereas under his leadership as campaign chair, Pat led the campaign cabinet to increase the campaign goal to $3.5 million. Not only did the team meet the goal, but they exceeded it without including gift-in-kind contributions, which again is another major step. Pat motivated his campaign cabinet and others to give generously of their time, talent, and treasure to make a positive difference in the lives of others. He used powerful, inspirational messages to his campaign cabinet, connecting the dots in the Live United message. Touched himself by the impact of United Way on the community, Pat became an advocate and inspired others to advocate on behalf of those helped by United Way. Whereas Pat's commitment to give, advocate, and volunteer served as a call to action to others, he inspired us all to live united and to create opportunities and provide hope for a better tomorrow for everyone. Whereas Pat Kane and the campaign cabinet led the community in providing the resources for United Way to deliver its message of caring for others. Now therefore, Dennis R. Phillips, Mayor of the City of Kingsport, in behalf of the Board of Mayor and Aldermen of the City of Kingsport, do hereby commend you, Pat Kane, with grateful appreciation for your vision, dedication, and commitment. And thank you for your leadership for the outstanding year in 2010. Maybe we'll give you the Super Bowl ring.
I got a Super Bowl ring.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You know, leadership is a challenging thing for everyone, and every organization needs good leaders, and we have certainly great examples here before us. So I have a second commendation. Whereas Marty McLaurin, President and CEO of Indian Path Hospital, did serve as a 2010 campaign vice chairman for the United Way of Kingsport, and whereas under his leadership as vice chair, Monty, Pat Kane, and the campaign cabinet, in spite of a tough economy, challenged the pace-setter companies to set the pace for the campaign by setting and striving to achieve a goal of 100% ask, an increase over the previous year's total, an increase in employee per capita giving, or an increase in leadership givers. Monty's generous spirit encouraged others in his own company, as well as the community, in making a difference in the lives of others. Monty's philosophy that we all play an important role in community stewardship made him a true advocate. Touched himself by the impact of United Way programs on the community, he inspired others to advocate on behalf of those helped by United Way. Whereas Monty's commitment to give, advocate, and volunteer served as a call to action to others, he inspired us all to live united and to create opportunities and provide hope for a better tomorrow for everyone. Whereas Monty, Pat Kane, and the campaign cabinet led the community in providing the resources for United Way to deliver its message of caring for others, now therefore, Dennis R. Phillips, Mayor of the City of Kingsport, and on behalf of the Board of Mayor and Aldermen of the City of Kingsport, do hereby commend you, Marty Clark. Here is your Super Bowl ring, and I'm sure you'll sleep with that from now on.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you very much.
Well, every head coach deserves a trophy, and so we want to present Pat with this trophy so that he can remember his year as the campaign chair and the fantastic job he did in motivating the cabinet. So, Pat, here's your Super Bowl trophy.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I love the Steeler logo, and this would be what, ring number 7, Jason? Sorry. It was an honor this year. I was asked. I didn't know really what all was involved, even though I haven't been involved last year. Greg set a great example. Thank you, Greg. Ann is phenomenal. The United Way staff is unbelievable. It's a really easy job when you've got good people and you've got a good cause and you've got a generous community like Kingsport, though. So this was my pleasure this year, and it wasn't one bit of work. It was sheer fun all the time. So thank you very much. And now we have a tradition as we close. Our last part of the program is that the outgoing campaign chair makes the donation to the incoming campaign chair. And note that we exceeded our goal by almost $50,000 this year, thanks to your hard work. No great help, and thanks to the former campaign chair who gave me $2 to kick off the campaign. So this year, I'm going to give Monty $10, so he's $8 ahead. So Monty, if you'd come on up. And in what I promise to be the absolute last football cliche of the day and of this campaign, here's the handoff to Monty. Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate you being here. Give yourself a round of applause.